going to be sitting at the table.
Yeah. So if you want a place to sit, okay.
Just stay right like that. Oh, what a handsome lad.
What are you looking at?
Hey, where are you going?
Eat.
Don't you want me to take your picture?
Wow,
This is good practice. Oh, I'm going to get the little girls now. Say hello.
hello.
Wave to the camera. Oh, that's perfect.
Because you can't reach. Dad, does it come out in colors or does it stay black and white?
Comes out in color.
everything away. I never wear it. I'm working my way back. You know, I get everything. Everything was cool. Very good.
Excuse me.
Okay. Yeah, we'll be this second.
Gee, if I knew this, I would have dressed fancy.
That's why nobody told you.
This is my dear friend.
Well,
Jordan has so many
should I keep filming?
so many
There's plenty of activity.
41 years ago.
So what do you think?
He wanted to make us a movie.
It worked.
Shocked her, I think. I think so too. She really appeared startled. You know, it's awfully hard to roll be surprised. Well, if you want to use this somewhere or you want to there.
But, hey, what are you doing? What are you doing?
Room for two more.
No, I gave it back to Jeffy. Okay, I think I'm gonna turn it off for now.
Rosie didn't let off. Today we schlepped around all over Brewster and Compton. We tried to watch it. We actually tired me out so much. I had to
Okay.
Now she has her mouth full.
Wow.
my baby.
Put them both in there, like you did before.
And my
Where guys, see on my grandchildren. Just over.
I was so forward to tomorrow. Wow, you know, and here they are.
Both of you, Lizzie and Julia, over here. Over here.
Okay, back up a little. That's good, right like
Go
that.
stand next to
Now
Lizzie.
go over here.
Yeah, this is action.
Good. Okay. Very nice. Now, touch your hands on top of your head. Very good. You look like those, you need another one though. We need a third monkey. That's very good. Julia, you shy? I think she's a little shy.
We are going to have a champagne toast, but everybody has to be seated first, so they know who's for and why.
honor. She's turning 60 tomorrow, and it's a pleasure to look at her right now. She's had a rough year, as you know. She's shown a lot of courage and fortitude, and she inspires me, and I hope she inspires all of us. Would anyone like to join me in this toast, Dad?
Well, I could only second what Saul said. I mean, why be repetitious? Although, I wish I was creative enough to say things I really feel in my heart about Elaine. And here's to a great woman on a great birthday. Wait a minute, we're not through yet. We have another son. That's the last.
I am not going to quote my bar mitzvah speech. But I do want to echo everything that my brother said, and maybe add that all the things we've gone through the past year, one good thing maybe has happened, and that is I have a deeper sense of how I really feel about you. And for the next year, I want to wish everybody health and happiness, and a little bit of prosperity wouldn't hurt either.
Here, here.
To Elaine.
Okay, now we're going to have dinner. Then we have a little entertainment planned after dinner. So enjoy your dinner.
Many nights I sit by the I'll figure it out. We're now going to move on to the audiovisual. The audiovisual segment of the evening. Should someone turn off the light?
Okay, put the ball.
Put the bulb on.
Wait a minute. Hold it. Start from the beginning.
This was his career, ladies and gentlemen. 30 years in the audiovisual world.
That's right. There we go.
Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Brooklyn. I am here to present a story that begins in the city of Fiorello, LaGuardia during the age of FDR. The world was at war. And the Dodgers were in Brooklyn. Let me take you back to an age when a 270 batting average was considered mediocre. And at 250, you risked being sent down to the minors. In the shadow of this great stadium sprawled a great borough and millions of people. Yes, these brownstones offer a million stories. Me, I'm a cop. My name is Friday. I was hired to trace the story of a Brooklyn chick named Elaine. No, this is not a lineup of young offenders. It is recess in kindergarten, Brooklyn, May 1937. Elaine is the fifth from the right. Note the sly smile and devil-may-care expression.
It's the fourth.
It's the fourth?
Right.
Elaine, as I was saying, is the fourth from the right. Mom, was that the fourth from the right? The tallest one is the fourth from the right.
No, there's one behind her.
There's Elizabeth.
And here she is again. No, it's not Elizabeth. Here she is again, about 8 years old in 1940.
My father said that's the beautiful child process, and they sent it back.
Even though she is in 8th grade, Elaine is already quite active in the war effort. We are all familiar with her patriotic and environmentally sound paper salvaging activities. They won 3rd place. Can you find her? She's right over the sign, front.
Yes, absolutely.
However, most of us are unaware that Elaine was parachuted behind Nazi lines in an attempt. No, this is true. Elaine was parachuted behind Nazi lines in an attempt to sabotage the German effort to perfect a recipe for vegetarian lasagna. In those days, graduation from junior high school was more of a major event than it is today. 8th graders just don't look like that anymore. Did you know that at one point, Elaine was considering a career as a guide in the Alps? Here she is posing in full alpine regalia. Here she is, just another high school kid, hanging out on the stoop and deeply pondering the future. She is wondering, should I lead a life of crime? Here, a relaxing stroll in Prospect Park, June 1946. Peace had come to the world. It was a time to feed the pigeons, relax in the park on a Sunday afternoon, and a time for simple pleasures. But trouble strikes. These two women, yes, first the one on the left, and then the one on the right, go out on dates with this man, with a man on the left. He is standing here with Richard Widmark. Both crack students. Widmark Widmark had just offered this man if I can read this, George Isaacson, a leading role in his latest picture, Kiss of Death. Isaacson declines this honor, telling Widmark, "Dick, I have no time for Hollywood. Those Brooklyn babes keep me hopping."
Restoration, please.
Restoration needed. George decides he prefers the girl on the right. He leaves Widmark and the wild life of Flatbush Avenue. Nuptials are held. Followed by a honeymoon at Niagara Falls. The young couple celebrates with Bogart and Bacall, but they prefer their private moments. Elaine was to confide in me that in this honeymoon shot, she is thinking, what does he want from me? Do you see his shadow at the bottom? Is it not an ominous shadow that he does cast? But she decides that this man, despite late-night habits, tough guy Chesterfields, and his rat pack celebrity friends, will be a fine mate. Children are born. First, this one, named Saul. Saul quickly developed into a magnificent athlete. After a startling rise from the Little League Hawks of Brewster, the Mets came running. Here, Elaine is saying, "You will play first base." The next child, Steve, was to become quite a talented musician. Leonard Bernstein was to say, "I love the piano playing of this man. What a mother he must have." Steve has gone on to become a prolific reproducer in his own right. Here's a rare shot taken on a Florida trip. Looks like she's saying, "Cut it out." And here are Elaine and Saul at the world-famous Moonglow Inn. Pleasure dome and watering hole for generations of the fabulously rich. In the rugged spirit of Daniel Boone, the family moves into this house at the top of a big hill called Brewster Heights. The children marvel at the handiwork of their father as he builds this patio. Both Saul and Steve learn a complete array of curse words, some never before heard in Brewster, as they watch George at work. The kids get bigger. Dr. Joyce Brothers meets them and declares them both to be prodigies. "I salute you both," she writes, "and I salute the woman who has fried your potato latkes." Here is another rare shot entitled "Elaine in Thought," photographed with love by my father. Mimi the dachshund joins the family, here held by Steve. And for 13 years, Steve has something to clean up. When George declares, "A dog alert." I must confess that "dog alert" is not really the phrase. In the early 60s, Elaine anticipates Madonna. Here she is thinking to herself, "I'm a material girl, living in a material world." And here's Elaine enjoying a match at Wimbledon. And here, enjoying a coconut drink as she visits Marlon Brando on a Polynesian island. And here is my favorite picture of my two favorite people, Mom with her mother Bertie, whom picture of the two generations is a good place to end the story for now. We are a very lucky family, having Bertie and Elaine as models. Mom, that's right. Mom, I salute you for your love and warmth without end, and for the great courage you showed over this last year. There is an old Yiddish proverb that states, there is nothing sadder than remembering happy times when all is lost. But there is nothing sweeter than remembering difficulties when the danger has passed and you're surrounded by family and friends. Everyone here joins me in saying that there is nothing sweeter than this moment when you turn 60, and no one sweeter than you.
Let's turn this way. This way. Let me
Should I move the piano? It's on wheels.
going to play?
Julia wants.
Julia wants.
Anybody else want to play? That ends the musical segment for the evening. Unless, wait. It ends the musical segment. Now we are going to enjoy some dessert, followed by and including birthday cake.
Okay?
And I believe will be a gift opening ceremony. So that be during the dessert? I guess.
Tail end.
The tail end of
Save some juice.
Okay.
So Elaine could.
True.
All right, this is the blowing out of the candles. You got it?
Yep.
George, shouldn't we sing first?
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. All right.
This blue flower here? No, she missed it, I'm sure. You want a half a glass? It's a good old film. I'll say one thing What did you say? Yes, I do know. I do know what you did.
I put these stockings on and ran. So I stopped her with the nail.
You're supposed to use clear nail.
I know I don't have it.
Then you're supposed to.
Yeah, right. That's George's school records.
It's a rough age. Oh, we're having. A hamburger.
So in an emergency, like I could do it. If he's like out of town.
I didn't say anything. But like, if you have
You know, I grew up with a family. and you get a chance.
No, my family.
I'm a starter.
How often you have that done?
Probably tell if you felt comfortable in the
I'll tell you
room
the
or if you felt like there was
The only
more
time I get it done is when I sit there.
Sounds like you felt comfortable.
So let's play at the cage.
Not too close, George. Very nice. You can tell they smell.
Boy, that's nasty.
I'm sorry, since when?